So last exit to change your mind. I mean, this one's very close to your heart, obviously.
Yeah, I got the title. The song title came with help from my daughter, and she watches a lot of films, a lot of television, and she really studies like hidden details in all these. And she was watching this American kind of modern thriller, drama. Best describe it as that really, bit cult, and it's called Sharp Objects. And she was watching it, and I was just, I don't know, I was doing my own thing, and I was overhearing a lot of her conversation about it, and she pulled out this look at the street sign, or look at the highway sign, and on this sign it just said last exit to change your mind. I thought, wow, that's pretty cool, so I just took a note of it. And yeah, I mean, that song really it's about my nervous breakdown, which happened like September 2018, which was, yeah, quite, it was a difficult time. It was a dark time. And when I went through it, I had to sort of go to the doctors and get on antidepressants very quickly, and immediately get some counselling straight away, because I was just, I was having plans, to throw myself down the stairs and then in front of an oncoming bus. I was already planning it. So yeah, I needed help straight away. And so I was kind of like looking, I guess, again, one of the things that was helping me at that time, some of my friends, and my closest friends, and also, making sure that this counselling was going to happen. I was not going to let this one slip. I was going to address this problem. And as well as, like, as I said, music, which really helps me through these times, and I was like looking for words. I was searching and finding them. I could identify with what other people what they were putting out there, of their feelings of loss and things like that. And I was feeling that, loss for many things, different things, and so I was just, there were phrases and words coming from absolutely everywhere. I was kind of like, I could see it. That's how it felt. It felt like I could actually kind of, before I couldn't see these things, but now I could, so I was just like frantically scribbling down words and phrases, and it was helping me through the time. And it was also, as a byproduct, it was actually writing the album as well, but other people, they had their stories, so we could share our stories. And like everyone in the band, each person in the band has got their story as well. And but we were all able to kind of like, we could all really relate to each other's issues.
And as a result of coming out the other side of all that as well, I mean, you're now a very vocal advocate for the Mind charity as well.
Yeah, Stop Suicide campaign. Yeah, I'll be doing something for that soon. Yeah, so yeah, it's important that they're great, those charities, and they really do help. And I looked forward to my sessions when they were happening, because I just felt I was doing the right thing, and I had the right people that were helping me, through that, and trying to get me to kind of, I guess, rewire my thinking.
So with all of those words and themes flooding through your head, and eventually all of that coalesced into the track.
That's right. I know that. Let's again look at the musical side of stuff. Okay, so let's get into the actual verse riff. Alright, so one of my favourite bands is The Living End. Australian, kind of a mix punk rock with an emphasis on the rock, and a lot of rockabilly as well. And I really, really love that band, and I've got everything by them, and I listen to it intensely. When I get into something, I really dive in, and I listen to everything I can. I get hold of everything I can by the artist. You know, I'm going through one at the moment, John Reese of Rocket from the Crypt. You know, every single project that he's done, and I was at that time going through The Living End, every single song, and so they were using the kind of gallop rhythm. Some people would kind of say, "Oh, it's a bit Iron Maiden," but they were using it in this. You know, that rhythm has been used, you know, for years by many other people, not just Iron Maiden. You know, and I just really like, you know, this kind of, again, it's the chords. Yeah, moving. And then this. Now that's quite a gentle sounding chord. Yeah, when it's put on that. Yeah, so I had that chord sequence around for a while. And
You throw that bit in the end there, it's almost like Rush 2112.
Well, it's got like, it sounds quite, you know, as I said, gentle, light. And then it's going into this sort of like major and epic sounding with this. It sounds like an air of mystery about it, like, you know, opening a door and finding something new, you know. That's what it's kind of like, that's what it's hinting at, that you're looking into this huge light and thinking, you know, here we go, you know, I've got no choice, I've got to go into that, you know, I have to change. It's like on the album sleeve, you know, the butterfly represents change. It's got no choice, that butterfly. It's a chrysalis, it's going to become a butterfly. There's no choice. The human being has no choice. You know, we have to change. We've got no choice. We are going to change. That is it. So, I guess that's what it's saying. And I was saying that to myself as well. And then in the chorus, we've got this. All that lot. Now these chords here, that thing, I mean, that sounds like the chord that should not be, you know, and you think, oh, it sounds really out, what's going on, it's out of tune, but then it resolves, you know, and again, that movement, I really like that, because it's quite emotional, and then when it goes into this, then it really resolves on that, it lands, feet firmly on the ground. It's up in the air, suspended, and then bang, you know. And then when he does this, yeah. Again, this is another movement. I'm using a seventh chord here. Seventh chords, you know, like I guess, you know, you'd find them a lot in blues. You'd find them a lot in like kind of gypsy folk music, that kind of stuff. You know, but you might not hear them much in punk rock, or you might think you don't, or in heavy rock or heavy metal you might think you don't, but they're out there more than what you think. And then when it does that, again, it's gone kind of like pulled back, it's gentle again, you know, and then to finish it off with a... Yeah. So yeah, I mean, that I worked on that song. I wanted it to be moving, you know, because it was telling a story of me, you know, attempting suicide. You know. Oh, let's have a look. Where is it now? There it is. Yeah, so, yeah. Didn't want to sort of stop until it felt finished.